Got some new tires for the Catalina. Just ordered these online. They're a 14-inch tire. Not very expensive. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the old steel wheels and 14-inch tires on it long term, but for now, to get that on the road, that's what I've done. So I got the new tires on it, put black walls out, and I'm not exactly sure. What I think I'm going to do is run a small dog dish, kind of something like that, similar, but I'm going to keep the black wall out. Hey guys, today I'm working on trying to figure out why I don't have any headlights. So I don't have power to the bulbs, so I'm going to try to get this switch out, or either get in here behind the switch and see if there's power going to the switch. So this just had a couple of screws up in it. I think it's ready to come out. So that'll really help see what's going on as far as wiring to get this out. I think I'm just gonna pull the front seat out of this thing, because if you ever had to lay on a seat or lay in the floorboard and try to get up in there and look at all your wiring and stuff, it's really aggravating. If I can get this front seat out, and just makes it a whole lot more comfortable, because I think it's going to be a little bit of a job to check all this wiring and stuff. I've removed these seal plates, and I'm going to take these seatbelt brackets off here, this outside the seatbelt, and then that'll let me roll this carpet back to get to the seat bolts. Okay, out the seatbelts undone. It's good right there. Now get in there and work. So now, first of all, I'll get in here and do some inspection. Might find some unsolved mysteries, like where that silver dollar went, or that. Sometimes you find old coins. I found a gold wedding band in the back of a car one time, under the back seat. Believe it or not, somebody lost their wedding band and they never found it because it was in that car. You know what I'm thinking? Thinking this is what's left of the build sheet, or no, it's a receipt to somewhere. Okay. Anyhow, these floorboards over here is really good. They're solid. The back's over here is solid, but this front over here is not that good, and I know it's where the heater core was leaking. I knew that, so we'll have to address that later. So is it worth taking the seat out? Get up in here and check all your wiring, inspect all your wiring? Let me tell you. Oh yeah, it's well worth it. Now I can lay flat on my back and get under here and see everything without having my legs thrown up in the air or messing my seat up. So if you have to do this, just take the seat out, take the time, and go ahead and go through everything you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and put a radio in it. Find out why some of these wires are unhooked. And the main thing is I gotta fix this. Let me just show you this. Right here. Whew. This is what would burn a whole car up. You see the ends of these? Here and here. The connectors come apart. I don't know if you can see that good on camera. I can show you later. But the plastic connector up there has come apart. Looks like for some reason it got really hot at one time. It's melted all that, so that's going to come off. I'm going to have to find that, or maybe a section of wiring harness. Anyhow, that's what I'm dealing with. So for now, what I did is I took the fuse out for the heater and air conditioner, because, like I say, this is right here is just a mess. All that's a real mess here. And I got my test light, making sure I didn't have no power coming up to any of this stuff. So I had power coming to here before I took the fuse out, and now I don't have no power. So I feel safe with all that turned off, and I still may tape some of this stuff up until I get a chance to find a harness or just trace all these wires down. I think the best thing to do is find a section of wiring harness for this. So I'm going to try to get this headlight switch out, and I don't think I can show you in the car, but there's supposed to be a, get this rod out, there's supposed to be a button up on top of the sink. If you can see the switch right here, up in here on top of this, you can see where my hand is. Okay, there's a button on top of this you mash in, and then you should be able to pull this out, and it works. So when I get it out, I'll try to show you the switch. And also, I think if memory serves me correct, this you would think by this that maybe you try to twist this to take the switch out, but actually what you do is the slots here, you turn the slots to get the front cover off. And I need to find something that kind of fits them slots right there. So I actually ground a little bit of a flat on the end of my spanner wrench, and then was able to do that. Now I had to take and hold to break it loose. I had to hold the from the inside the switch, because the switch was wanting to turn. But once I held the switch, then it broke loose free. Should twist out now. There we go. So we get this switch now. I hope it's long enough, and it's not. I was hoping the wiring harness was long enough to pull it down some, but it's not. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but I got power to the switch. The switch is off. Power to the switch there. And power to nothing else. I pull the first click, parking lights, got power to them 4. Okay, now I want to go to the last click, that power goes off there, off there, off there, off there. So whatever I was doing, now I've got 3 headlights, just like Johnny Cash's car, and one on the left and 2 on the right. But there is a little bit of a short, I think, in that switch, and it may just be where it's oh, this is unhooked. We got this unplugged, so if I plug this back up right here, there. Whoops, sorry about Brian. So now I do have headlights. Cool. It may just be switch needs to be worked a little bit. See if the dimmer turns them bright lights off. Yeah. So the dimmer works. So there we go. Now, yeah, like I say, a lot of this stuff is just set and corroded up to where you may have to unplug and plug up some connectors. And, oh, excuse me, but that's good. Do have we do have headlights. And one thing, oh man, it does work. I remember when I was a little boy, Daddy had a Pontiac, and I used to ride in the back seat, and I used to always want him to turn the bright lights on so I could see the little Indian head. So there it is, the little Indian head's working. It's your bright light indicator. Man, it is still raining. It's one rainy Saturday. I had one brake light, and most of the time all this is ground. So generally takes a good cleaning. And some sandpaper and clean up the rust. And now I have all my brake lights. That is one ugly bumper. We'll fix it.